If you want to be like Tinubu, tell Nigerians how many people you have trained and built. Joe Igbokwe has spoken again. Joe Igbokwe is a man who often speaks out in recent days. On several occasions, he has shown that he is a strong supporter of the former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. According to a post made recently by Joe Igbokwe, he did not hide his love and support for Bola Tinubu. Based on that note, Joe Igbokwe made it known that anybody who wants to be like the former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu in Nigeria should just come out and be bold enough to tell Nigerians how many people they have nurtured, tutored, trained, built and delivered to the nation. Maybe I just don't have a lot of experience, but what has Tinubu done? Because personally, like, if you've really done something impactful, I shouldn't have to tell you who I've trained, who I've built. The reputation should go after you. You don't have to say it. And so it is very like, okay, and so what? The fact is that to the young generation, this man is corrupt. I don't want to say the words that would literally, that is not, appropriate. But to the young ones, he's not what you think. Because at this point, if you know the thing that the young ones will do to him, do you know? So it's like times are changing, okay? Whatever power he had, certain people were not gonna buy it. Because what has he done? What has he done? For example, Fela, I'm not saying that he's perfect or anything, but I don't have to do research about the man or for the man to come and tell me who is trained. His reputation goes after him. People, you don't have to tell me what you've done. What you've done will show and reflect it by itself. So for you to, who is this man? Who is he? Like, I genuinely don't understand. I really don't understand. So again, you say trained, nurtured, tailored, and delivered to the nation. What kind of training? What kind of nurturing to be like him? Because this man, there's proof that he's been very corrupt and has stolen a lot of money. So I don't understand. Because at the end of the day, we've got to understand that these people are nurturing people to be like them and enter power positions to continue the system of operation so they can build their generational wealth. So when you're telling me somebody like this with a bad reputation is nurturing, building, and wants to deliver people like him to the nation, excuse me, ring the alarm bells, because hell to the no. It's not going to run. Not in this Nigeria. Absolutely not. I really don't think that even one will agree to what Joe Igbokwe has just said here. But on the other hand, we are all entitled to our opinions, and we are all very entitled to contradict your opinion respectfully. I really think that to each its own. No. If what it's your own is going to affect the future generations, absolutely not. We're gonna put our mouth into this. Absolutely. To each his own. You're leading the country. You're tying the futures and the potential of the country to what? What? Excuse me? You can't have opinions like no. We're gonna cut it off. What? Excuse me? If your opinion affects you and you only, fine. But when you're in a position of influence and power and people, excuse me, it's not to each his own. We're tearing your opinion down. What? At future generations' expense of building leaders now at the expense of the future generation of Nigerians? Are you joking? To each its own? Absolutely not. But on the other hand, as this person or the article says, Bola Tinubu has made his own contributions in national development. It is very difficult to talk about the politics of Nigeria today without. Of course, he's referred to as a godfather, so I don't understand what influence he's had to that, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. It's really difficult to talk about the politics of Nigeria today without mentioning the name of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Apparently, because of his, influence, he influenced, a large majority of Yorubas to vote for Buhari again. So that action reflects him. Is that good? Is that good? You can't be in a position of power, deciding people's futures, No one should come to me and say it's not your opinion. If because at the end of the day, if you get into a position of power, that you think that opinion will not influence the decision that you make. We need to understand and we need to make sure that we are on the same page as to with whoever we put in power. So again, this Joe Ibukwe person, what have you done to nurture impact? What have you done? Exactly. So, and the man that you're promoting, we need to go back to the time, not obviously, we need to go back to the internet time of NSAS, the trending on Twitter and the bashing of this man and the public embarrassment of this man. Because honestly, at this point, people were so angry, and I feel people have not forgotten. They will never forget. Anything associated with this man, this Tinubu man, do you really think with the NSAS process and with what happened that people will literally want to have anything to do with him? His image is tarnished. He's done. He's done for. And for us to then find out, obviously it is not fair for you to be guilty by association. But if we're finding out that, let's say 2023, you are contesting with the disguise of another party or the party that we know of, and we hear that you've been nurtured, trained, and delivered to the nation by Tinubu, yeah, there's going to be problems. There will be problems. Why are you even contesting? Why are you? And we're going to do background checks on all these people. Again, I know in politics that, no one has a clean sheet. But again, we know the people. For example, if you say people were trained by Ojukwu and all that, then, do you think that people would, sane Nigerians would be objecting to that? If people, were trained by, let's say, Nnamdi Kanu, would you really think that people would have an intense reaction to that and be like, oh yes, very, very true, we're going to go with the flow? Absolutely not. No. There's no to each his own. No. You cannot be having views like this and be in a position of power. You cannot be having certain opinions that put certain people, at least to a majority, at discrimination. Absolutely not. No. We will drag this thing. Be it that there will be no election in 2023, there will be no election. Because for bad governance to continue, God forbid, it won't happen. And that is on period, point blank. Put what you think about this in the comment section below. Do not forget to like and subscribe.